Welcome to the Solemn Vanguard channel. Today we are doing something a little bit different. We are talking about which start deck should you buy. Now, important info. In 2 hours or so, I will be streaming Vanguard on Twitch. So twitch.tv/realsolemn. Link will be in the description. Go follow me, check it out. It's going to be at 9 Brussels time. So figure that out for you. Come follow. We're also going to be trying the over triggers out and see, how that impacts the game. Is it sucky? Does it not matter? Is it insane? We don't know. We'll figure it out. Now, if you don't have a locals to support or you don't know where to buy these cards, there is a shop called 50 Cards. Link will be in the description where you can pre-order these starter decks in English already. They ship worldwide. You can use the code SOLEMN for a discount. However, of course, if you have a local shop that you want to support, absolutely pre-order from them. It's crucial, especially in these times. Now, be aware, right now, we don't have a lot of info about these start decks. I'm well aware of that. So once we have the full spoilers, I will gladly make yet another video about this with even more info. But we do have some info. And so if you want to pre-order, if you just can't wait to spend money, and yes, I've already pre-ordered mine, it could be interesting to go over what we do know, and maybe you want them. So there are 5 start decks, one for each nation, and we already know the characters they're being played by, but also what the decks will be playing like. So for example, Yuyu Condo, Dragon Empire, played by our protagonist. If we click on here, they say, let your allies evolve and fight. So there's gonna be some type of evolution mechanic that we know of, probably the egg turning into something bigger and bigger and bigger, into that Nirvana dragon at one point, this one right here, and it features dragons and blazing maiden units. So if you previously played something like a Narukami, a Kagero, something in that vibe, this might be for you. Now, if you come from an entirely different game, maybe you don't know which playstyle you like, right? Like, let your allies evolve and fight isn't the most obvious thing, it may be something like ramp-ish, but we can't really assume that. So if you're not sure, this might not be the moment to pre-order this one, at least, because it's really very little info we have. But if you previously played like Kagero, Narukami type of clans, this might be for you. Now, deck 2, we have Danshi Momoyama. This is the Dark States nation. It says it features many demon units. Now, from the art, we notice it's very Spike Brothers-y, but if it says demons, maybe there's something Dark Irregular-y about it. So if that's something you dig, it might be for you. It says accumulate your power for a decisive shot. So the way that makes me think about it is it will be more like a combo deck or a slower deck where it, tries to build towards one final way to win. We don't know what that will look like, of course, but this doesn't sound like a quick aggro deck to me, if that makes sense. But once again, if you previously played Spikes and this already looks cool to you, like this unit right here, no one's stopping you, right? That can be pretty crucial, the way something looks to you, and this is the boy on the front of this deck. Next up, we have the Ketter Sanctuary. We have Star Deck 3, Toya Ebata, featuring Knights and Angel units. So if you previously played some of the Paladin clans or you played Angel Feather, this might be for you. It says lead your powerful units to victory. That is really, really vague, honestly. If I wasn't set on the aesthetics, I wouldn't buy based on that, because again, powerful units, what does that mean? Is it something like green in Magic where you have very high stats and that you base yourself on that, or is it something else entirely? I don't know. Historically speaking, when we had a new kind of Royal Paladin, a new kind of Gold Paladin, the units were usually pretty vanilla, I want to say. Like, it was usually very straightforward, not too many crazy combos. So if that's the way Ketter is going to be in the beginning, maybe that's not for you. But again, maybe it is for you. Once again, look at these aesthetics. If these aesthetics speak to you, again, you're what? Gambling $4? I mean, personally, and this is me, I straight up pre-ordered all of them, and I pre-ordered 4 Stoichio because I'm crazy like that. You're really not losing much by trying them all, and by having them all, you can also like go to a friend and say, hey, want to play Vanguard? They go like, what the fuck is that? You go, right here, try a deck, I have a few. It's very simple like that. We haven't spoken about this yet, but this $4 MSRP is absolutely insane. Maybe it's 4, maybe it's 5, maybe, it all depends. Here in Europe, for example, you pay 4 euros in some stores, which might be more like $5, maybe slightly more, I don't know. Check the conversion, stuff's all over the place. Next up, we have Megumi, Star Deck 4, Stoichio. This is the thing I like. This introduction here actually says a lot. So it says featuring many beast units. So once again, if you're a great nature player, this will probably be something you like. Like, look at this art. This screams great nature to me. Again, that doesn't mean this is a great nature deck, but aesthetically speaking, that's probably what you can expect. Make consecutive attacks with your comrades. That tells me this is going to be a multi-attack deck. Maybe this is going to be a quick deck, a aggro deck. It's at least going to multi-attack, clearly. So if that's a playstyle you always enjoyed, the Stoichio deck may be for you. You know, unlike these, where lead your powerful units to victory, okay, that doesn't mean much. Here you have a little bit more to go off. Once again though, once we have more info, I will gladly go over all of that. Personally, I bought 4 of this because, you know, I'll try it. I'll try this Stoichio deck in standard, and then I'll probably, you know, grab some parts that I really like for my premium decks as well, so I need the extras. Finally, we have Tomari Seto, hashtag Team Tomari for some people, but we are hashtag Team Megumi over here on this channel. So this is Brandgate. It says imprison your opponent's units. Once again, this tells us a lot. This tells us it is gonna be some control-ish type of deal. It's gonna try to maybe floodgate, it's gonna try to maybe have any type of control on your opponent's board. So if that's a playstyle you like, maybe this is for you. Now what's interesting here, we never really had a clan that looked exactly like this. Some people say, oh yeah, but in DP you had units like this. But again, you know, having a full clan of armored female units, that's pretty new. So maybe that's not something you can really compare. Now, if you're a Sky Striker player in Yu-Gi-Oh, this might actually be exactly what you're looking for. So again, this is a little bit more to go off than the previous Ketter, where you're like, wow, powerful units, okay, guess I buy this, or maybe not. Personally, and this is completely personal, I am most excited for Stoichio. I'm pretty excited for Dark States. And then for me, it goes to Brandgate. Then it goes to... I'm not sure. It's then a toss-up between Dragon Empire and Ketter, actually, which is weird to me, because usually I'm not a big Dragon Empire kind of guy. But if you look at this thing looks cool to me. So yeah, I just figured I wanted to cover this because previously on this channel we didn't talk about the fact that they did give us explanations as to what we can expect from the decks. Again, this is very little. As we get more info, I'll update you. If you want to pre-order it, you know, ask your locals first. You know, supporting locals is important in these weird times. But if you want to go online, 50cards.shop, link in the description. You can use the code Solemn. Finally, don't forget to check out the Twitch stream in about 2 or so hours. Basically 9 p.m. Brussels time. We're gonna have so much fun and try out that overtrigger. Maybe it's broken, maybe it's not. Who knows? Like, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Ciao.